Previously on Redacted.
Postmortem incident report regarding the aberration that is currently being referred to as 512 Lavender Home. Aberrant classification pending. And Cassidy Merrow, heretofore referred to as the Realtor. True members in attendance? Currently, none. It's been 8 minutes since we were supposed to begin this meeting. You'd think that Agent Reyes would have had the courtesy to at least let me know that he's running late, but alas. Wow. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Welcome in, Reyes. Oh, Agent Kane. What a pleasant surprise.
Good morning.
Agent Kane. If you're going to have the audacity to make a coffee run rather than be punctual, you could have at least had the consideration to bring me
Cortado with
too.
brown sugar, right?
Oh. Well, thank you. In that case, I won't write you up this time.
Thanks. I won't be late next time.
Wonderful. If I'm being completely honest, I'm surprised to see you here. It's been months since you've graced us with your presence, after all.
Well, as you know, our team is still pretty small. We've had to get creative dividing the labor. No worries, though. I'll be conducting these debriefs more often going forward.
I see. Well, it'll be nice to have you here. All right, well, let's jump right into it then. Please enlighten us as to how the events of 512 Lavender Lane unfolded. I've already recorded the intro, so stage is yours.
Yes, the events. Well, the case began off-duty. Agent Reyes was looking into an open house hosted by a Cassidy Merrow, just for personal reasons, not as part of any investigation. Obviously, he recognized the aberrant behavior of both the home and the realtor immediately. The house was changing. Like, it was reading the people inside and personalizing the rooms to fit their ideal living situation. It's as though the aberration was motivated to become the prospective buyer's ideal home. Whether its end goal was to be purchased or something else completely, we're not sure. As for the realtor, her motivations are inconclusive. But it was clear she had a one-track mind in getting people inside the house.
Yeah, it all seems like typical realtor behavior on the surface, but fret not. We've spent enough time with her to understand what you mean. We'll circle back to her, though. For now, please finish elaborating on the events of the case.
Right. After a witness was discovered on site, Agent Reyes called for backup. Agent Kip, Agent Valentine, and myself arrived on scene. The witness, his name was Even, if I remember right. He had been in the house for days, just hanging out in his ideal man cave the house made for him. He had completely lost track of time and demonstrated an attachment to the space that we felt was abnormal. It took a lot of convincing before we were able to get him to agree to leave with us. He mentioned his wife Dana was still in the house, probably under the same effect as he was. Hopefully your containment team was able to find her.
Many witnesses have been liberated from the house, yes, but the investigation is ongoing. Unfortunately, I am not at the liberty to confirm if she was one of the ones that we recovered. Confidentiality and all that, I'm sure you get it. Regarding the cognitive effects, loss of time, a developed attachment to the home, we need some additional clarification.
Mm-hmm.
Your report suggests that Agent Reyes was unaffected by the aberration's influence.
Right.
Any idea as to why that was the case?
You know, I've been wondering that myself. I do have one theory, and it is just a theory, but I have noticed that Agent Reyes has a hard time switching off. I'm thinking the house's influence didn't affect him the same way because he doesn't really drop his guard. It's hard to, you know, in our line of work. But it's believable that Agent Reyes would be less susceptible than an everyday civilian. He's got a lot of hands-on experience with aberrations. He knows what to look for.
Right. I see. Yes. I guess you've got a point. One can only hope that it's that simple for the containment team as well.
Hopefully. And I think you know the rest. The witness and Cassidy were handed over to processing, and the homes are now in lockdown, and...
Yes, Agent Kane. Perhaps if you had been on time, you wouldn't have missed that. But let me repeat my previous instruction. Going forward, the entity should be referred to as the Realtor.
I'm sorry. the entity?
Yes, the entity. This footage of the interview between the realtor and Agent Koshka should help explain.
Please state your name for the record.
Cassidy Merrow, licensed realtor. It's so nice to meet you.
Cassidy, do you understand why you're here?
Of course. You're interested in the property at 512 Lavender Lane.
I'm afraid that's not.
It's a fantastic listing. Did you know the kitchen was recently renovated?
We're not here to discuss property features. We're here to discuss the people who have gone missing after attending your open house.
Oh, dear. Well, I hope they found everything they were looking for. The home is truly gorgeous.
Cassidy.
So, tell me, would you be interested in a tour? I normally do open houses, but I would be happy to give you a guided tour.
I'm interested in you answering my questions.
Surely there's something in a home that would get you excited.
Where did you grow up?
I understand. Buyers want to work with someone who knows the area. I can assure you, I know 512 Lavender Lane inside and out.
City? State?
I guarantee you'll have a strong reaction to the property. It's wonderful to see people connect with the space.
What are your parents' names?
Finding the right home is deeply personal. It should feel like it was made just for you.
Cassidy? What are you?
Why, I'm a licensed realtor. I'd be happy to show you my credentials, but I'm afraid I left them at the home at 512 Lavender Lane. If you'd like to accompany me there, I'm sure we can...
The interview continues like this for some time. At the current moment, due to Agent Koshka and the processing team's hard work, we find it most likely that the realtor is not human.
That's an extreme conclusion, don't you think?
Hardly. You heard the recording. Considering the realtor's inability to discuss anything outside of the scope of real estate, coupled with the fact that no identification, tax records, or licensing documentation exists for one Cassidy Merrow, at least not matching her description, by all official accounts, she doesn't exist. There's also the issue of her blood work on top of all of that. Dr. Dance has been attending to the lab results for hours. The latest update he sent me came approximately 4 minutes after our meeting was supposed to begin, so I had plenty of time to review it. His record states, and I quote, I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Oh.
The prevailing hypothesis is that the realtor is an extension of the aberrant home itself, operating as something akin to the light of an anglerfish, a dedicated organ to attract prey, if you will.
Interesting comparison. It did seem like the realtor was instrumental in gathering information from us for the house to use against us. It was after our conversation with her that the house stopped making sense. It was like that stairwell art, the...
Stairwell art?
Osher's stairs? Something like
Wait,
that?
do you mean Escher's stairs?
Yes, that's... Thank you.
You're welcome. I certainly hope it's not connected to Escher's stairs. ATPS 214 was an obnoxious aberration to cover up. Some of my predecessor's worst work, I might add. I still have to do damage control on that one from time to time. And it's so identifiable by the general public. Ugh. But I digress. As of right now, the aberration has been contained. Witnesses are in the caring hands of processing, and the house has been officially condemned due to astronomically high levels of asbestos. If the general public questions why the house isn't being torn down, then, well, we'll do what we usually do. Release some studies or reports or whatever we need to about how it's an unusual strain that's being researched or something like that.
May I ask why it isn't being torn down?
Because it holds exceptional opportunities for the curtain?
Right. I guess I see what you mean.
You're dismissed, Agent Kane.
Right.
And please
see you
let
next time.
Eli...
What?
Never mind. Until next time.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Hey, how'd it go?
Hey, crushed it. Bye.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Redacted Postmortem, starring Lyssa J. as Sloan Summers, Jamie Petronis as Jacob Kane, Natalie Light as Agent Koshka, Charlie Keegan James as Cassidy Merrow, and I am in there for one line as Eli. This doesn't count, I'm not really there. If you are enjoying Postmortem, consider checking out the main show, Redacted, out now. Or the patreon.com. That's a dumb joke, I can't keep that.